All right, y'all. Here we go, Pastor Al. Where are we? We're at Morning Sip. That's where we are. I am Rev Melissa, and Sip is Spirit in Practice. Thank you, Tim. Spirit in practice, and that's what we are about. We are about the practice, because where is perfection found? Perfection is in the practice. So if you're looking for perfection, guess what? You need to practice, okay? So what are we practicing this week? We are practicing with our theme, trans, Trans, and we're using it in the context of a prefix, okay? Hey, I see you, Nan. Nan's getting in on the howdies too. I see you. Yes. So here we go. So trans. So the definition that we're pulling out of trans is these three words: across, beyond, and through. And so when we think about that, we think about trans as how we are living our life. We're living our life through our true nature, through our true nature. And our true nature is what? We're whole. We are perfect. We are designed by the divine. Yes, that is our true nature. Love is our true nature. And then the other day we talked about transpersonal, right? Living life beyond personality, beyond the five senses, right? Living life through our intuition, through our inner knowing, through our higher self, right? Trans beyond the personality, beyond the personality. And then yesterday we talked about transformation, right? Transformation is beyond change. And I shared some distinctions between change and transformation, right? They are connected, but they are not the same thing. They're not the same thing. So every transformation requires change, but not all change are transformational. And then change modifies behavior. Transformation modifies beliefs, values, and desires, right? So how do you know? How do you know if you are in a change loop or if you're on a transformational journey? You know it when your desire for your old life is done. When your new life replaces your old life and you don't have that desire for that old life anymore, transformation has taken place. Transformation has taken place. Yes? So today, that all brings us up to today. So today, we're going to talk about transgression. This was a big topic for me growing up. Transgression, right? Who do you not want to transgress against? God, right? Oh, that was a big thing. That was a big thing. I thought every little thing I did was a transgression against the Lord, right? But I want to give you a metaphysical lens about transgression. So first, let's look at the definition. Transgress, to violate a law, command, moral code. Sin, right? So sin could be a triggering word for some of us, but what is sin really? Sin means to miss the mark. It's an error in our thinking, right? That's what sin is, an error in our thinking. So we could think about transgress as an error in our thinking, transgressing against harmonizing thinking. Thinking that is in alignment with the consciousness of love, right? We could think about transgression as that. Yes? So here's the metaphysical meaning. Thinking thoughts that violate the principle of mental harmony inherent in being. So let's break those three things down, those three components: principle, mental harmony, and being. So principle, we know principle, right? With a capital P, is truth. Principle is truth. It is the I am that I am. And that's why it's so important that we are wise about what we call ourselves when we start with I am, right? You are calling forth the principle that you are, right? And that's why we're going to have a roll call today. Yes, we are. You thought I forgot. I did not forget. I did not forget. Mental harmony, thinking alignment with the truth or principle. So mental harmony is when your thinking is in harmony with the I am that I am, with the principle, with the law, with the truth, right? Mental harmony. And then being, right? Being is the all-knowing, all-present, all-powerful, right? All the omnis, right? That is being. So let's think about transgress in that context, right? So is your thinking transgressing? Think about that. Is there an error in your thinking? In your pattern of thinking, is there an error, right? Is there like a virus, right? That's messing up. That's causing all kinds of chaos in your life. What do you do when you realize that your computer has a virus? You got to clean that stuff all up, right? You got to clean it up. You got to get all of it. Yes. Is there an error in your speaking? Is there an error in how you're feeling? Your feeling tone, right? Do you transgress against yourself in your thinking, in your feeling, in your speaking, in what you're doing, and who you're being? Do you say one thing and do another? Are you walking the talk, is what we like to say in New Thought? Or are you just talking? Right? So these are questions that we can ask ourselves and have an honest conversation about. Because when we talk about transforming, we have to look at the things that are not in alignment. We have to look at our beliefs. We talked about this yesterday, transformation and change. Transformation takes place at the level of belief, at the level of knowing. Yes? Where are you missing the mark in your life? That's a good journaling question. That's a really good journal prompt. Where are you missing the mark in your life? Right? And then to not answer it from our limited 5 sensory personality, right? We invite in the universe, right? To guide us into answering that question so that we could see it from a higher level. Where am I missing the mark in my life? That's a very powerful question. And I'm going to sit with that question myself this weekend, right? Because I'm still digging in around my relationship with, it starts with an R, y'all. It's a 4-letter word, rest. There's something deep there for me, right? There's something very deep there for me that is seeking to be known. That's seeking to be known. So what is it for you where you feel that you are missing the mark in your life, right? Let's explore that this weekend. Let's explore that this weekend. What beliefs are not in harmony, right? Part of transgress is making sure that there is mental harmony with your belief, with your values, with your desires, with what you want, right? So are your beliefs in harmony? And that's not a yes or no question. It is a yes or no question, but go deeper than yes or no. right? You want to spend some time with these questions. Is your thinking transgressing? If it is, how? Is there an error in your thinking? If there is, what is the error that is seeking to be transformed? Not just changed. If you didn't see yesterday's sip about change and transformation, you want to check it out, because it's not just changing your thinking. I know Ernest Holmes might be, saying, now, Rev Melissa, that's my brand. You messing with my brand now. Change your life, change your thinking, change your life. Yeah. But it's deeper than just changing. It's deeper than just changing. It's about the transformation. It's about the transformation. So I think it's time for a roll call. And when I say the roll call, I'm going to say your name. I'm going to say the quality that you said that you are embodying for 2021, right? Embodying, a powerful word, right? So you are being that. It is part of your beingness, right? All right. If I don't say your name, that means that I don't have your quality, and you could just put it in the comments and I will add you to the list. And from time to time, like today, I am going to read the roll call. And what we are listening for with our spiritual ears, and what we are checking our feeling tone is are we in harmony? Is there mental harmony? Or have we been transgressing against ourselves? Have we been missing the mark? And if we had, guess what? This is what you're going to do if you've been missing the mark. You are going to beat yourself up. You are going to say all kinds of horrible things about yourself. No, you're not. No. You're going to just say, I forgive myself. I forgive myself for judging myself as whatever that thing may be, right? I love myself. I'm doing the very best that I can right now. And I am committed to doing even more, right? So it's just a check-in, y'all. It's good to check in with yourself. It really is. I'm hot, y'all. This hat is making me hot. I don't want to tell you why I have the hat on today. So let's do qualities. All right, here we go. Lenora, love and abundance. Stephanie Archer, purpose. Sekou, abundance. Julian, connection. Simone, spiritual growth. Mark, enthusiasm. Mommy, joy and love. Sue, energy. Pamela, bliss. Erica, optimum health and well-being. Stephanie Francis, love. Vanessa, confidence and abundance. Patricia, love and abundance. Nan, confidence and allowing. Tim, inspiration. David, grace. Cynthia, compassion and action. Ronald, prosperity. Chris, awake and mindful. Miss Freeman, encouragement. Linda, creativity and inspiration. Wayne, greatness. Imaja, joy. Mike, abundance. Edith, love. Margaretta, faith and insightfulness. Stacy, love and freedom. Robert, prosperity and expansion. Jean, connection. Diego, expansion. Lindsay, kindness. So if I missed you, just put it in the comments. I will check it and add you to the list. What are you committed to embodying? What quality of spirit are you committed to embodying for 2021? Right? We have our affirmations about it, our incantations. We think about it. We sit with it. We imagine it, right? It becomes a part of who we are, right? So that's the work. That's the work. And we could use all the trans, right? Transformation, transpersonal, trans beyond, through, and across. Are you across the street from your quality? Is your quality across the street waving at you going, hey, girl, hey, boy, where you at? I'm over here, right? It's time to go across the street, reintroduce yourself, say, my bad, I'm back, right? And do your work. And do your work. I got some good news. This is breaking news, y'all. It's not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late to have what you desire, your heart's desire. It's not too late to transform your life. It's not too late to transform your thinking. It's not too late. So let's start. And we're going to practice every day, right? Tuning in to our intuition. Yes? Seeing beyond what we see on this physical plane. Following those inward impulses that pull to you, that call to you, right? Taking action. Taking action. So it's no need to transgress, right? No need. And when we do, we make amends. We forgive ourselves, we pick ourselves up, and we move forward. I set little pity party timers for myself. I'm only going to wallow in this for a minute. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm not playing. I will set my timer on my phone for 1 minute, and I will have a little pity party. I'll have a little temper tantrum, whatever, right? And then I'll sit down and do my work. Usually I write something about what's happening for me, right? So whatever it is, don't hold it in. Release it in a healthy way. Release it. And if you need support with releasing, that's why I am here. That's why I'm here. Hero movement. So let's bring Sekou in, because yesterday, what did I say at the end? Sekou said he had 9 sponsors for the $1 a mile charity run. And I said, we gonna get 10, because I'm gonna announce today that we got 10. So come on, announce it, Sekou. I don't even know, but I know. Let's announce it.
And the 10th person is, shout out to Lenora for being number 10. That's what's up. That's what's up. And also earlier this morning on my show, I rearranged the numbers because I added you and my mom as per mile spot. Even though you guys just gave a donation, I was like, I wonder what that would break out to per mile. I'm fixated on the miles now. So really we got 12 now. Because you and my mom make 11 and 12. Or Lenora wants to be number 12, so we're going to let her be number 12. But yeah, we got number 10. We got number 10.
Yes.
Where you add it up, we got number 10. So
y'all know what happens once we meet our goal. Where do we go? We go in the overflow. We go in the overflow.
So I am encouraged to collect more socks, shirts, donors, dollar mile sponsors until the end of the month. Let's see what we can do for the rest of this month and see what big magnanimous thing we could do at the end of the month, July 31st. How many miles it's going to be, how much money it's going to be, how many items we got. Shout out to Julie. I did this on my show, but shout out to Julie for sending 42 socks. Sitting right there on the floor, 42 socks. It's just amazing. Let's get more. Let's get more. Let's give it all at the end of the month with the money and divvy it up to all the 7 nonprofits that are participating thus far. I'm excited.
Oh,
I'm
that's
excited.
so awesome.
Excited. And last thing, I forgot to announce this on my show, so I'm gonna do it on yours. So on the 31st, the last day of my run, there's going to be other people running with me for the final run. So In God's Hand, the founder of In God's Hands, which is one of the 7 nonprofits I'm benefiting, is going to come out and run with me. So I'm going to invite some more people. We might have a group run on the 30th. Matter of fact, let's make it virtual. Everybody that wants to run with me on the 31st, the final day of this charity streak, let's go.
Yes, I love that. I think we need some press, Sekou, out there in Nashville. We need some press.
This is getting real.
Yes. Other people need to know. All right, y'all. So you'll see how God moves, how the universe moves, right? This is what happens, right? When you are in alignment, when you are in the transformation, this is what happens, right? You have no idea, y'all. I'm telling you, whatever that one spark is, follow it. Do it. Because there is so much more that is seeking expression through you, right? Trans is beyond, through, and across. That's where we're going. We're going beyond because the universe is working through us so we could get across the magnificence that each one of us are. Okay? All right, y'all. So peace and blessings, peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.